guys, good morning, what's up, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Wednesday. It's a good day and I wanted to talk to you guys about something because recently I tried out something new, something I've never done before, something I've never tried, and surprisingly it came out that you guys really liked it, because I got so many comments on you guys and you're like, this is good, do this more and all that. So I'm thinking, and I was thinking that I'm going to try and keep doing this more. But this is my suggestion. This channel, the channel that you're watching this video from, that is Trisha K Blogger, which I might change in future because later on I might want to change and make the name a bit different, but that's okay. But right now it's called Trisha K Blogger. Where are you watching this video from? So this channel is just like my main channel. This is the channel I started because I wanted to share certain content. I wanted to share content regarding YouTube, regarding blogging and stuff that I do on my own, like my work and all that. That's the channel I started, like the channel that you're watching from. I wanted to share such content. But recently I thought about sharing with you guys something different, because I was noticing that, of course, obviously the most important thing about YouTube, if you watch my videos, I've shared with you this before, that you need to try and make sure that the content you give your viewers is the content they want, and you need to make sure that as they watch your content and they enjoy, like they want to stay there for a long time. They just don't want to watch for a few minutes and go away. So I've been thinking so much of how I'm going to try and improving that, because in most cases I've been shooting content like sitting down in a certain position just in my living room, and I shoot certain content and then I share it. Yeah, you guys sometimes like it, but I don't think you guys enjoy it, like have been enjoying it as much. So I noticed that, like according to my analytics, of course, like according to my YouTube analytics, it showed that you guys were not like picking so much interest. It's like you want something better than that. So recently I tried out something new. This is the thing, you know, you guys. So I tried out something new. I decided to shoot a video. I was just trying it because I've never done it before. In fact, I told you guys when I was shooting that video, if you've watched that video, I told you guys that I had never done it before on this channel. So I shot a video regarding a weekend in life. Like I just recorded like the weekend, the Friday that I spent with my daughter and Joseph. So I just recorded that weekend. In fact, I even didn't talk much. I just went ahead to record what we did through that day and how we spent our day. I realized, according to your comments, you guys liked that video, and then you told me, in fact, I note, you guys told me you want more content like that. But here is the thing that you guys need to know. I'm going to try and give you that content, like what I'm going to try and do right now this morning. But this is the thing, on this channel I just wanted to be my main channel, because this is a channel I started because I wanted to share content that helps you guys, not just my life. This is a channel I started because I wanted to share something that would help out someone. If I know something and I feel I would share it with someone, like some kind of tips or something, I wanted to share it on this channel. So that's the reason why I began this channel, and that is not going to change. However, I'm going to make those improvements that you guys want. I'm going to try and make it more of a vlog style, but in the same case, since you guys like really showed interest in my vlog according to your comments, I'm going to also open up a new YouTube channel. So this is the thing, I'm going to open up a channel called Trisha K Vlogs. So on this channel, I'm just going to be sharing with you guys vlogs, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys my days, what I'm doing, and it's just going to be about me, my daughter, and my husband. It's just going to be that. So that channel is coming out soon. I think I'll be launching it next week by Friday. Next week Friday, I think I'll be putting out my first video on that channel, because I'm shooting this video today on Wednesday, but it's supposed to come out next week on Tuesday. So you'll see this video the coming week on Tuesday. That's when you'll be seeing this video. But the vlog channel, I'll launch my vlog channel next week, on Friday. So I'll be putting out my vlogs on Friday for you guys to watch, and I'll be putting out like this kind of content that on my main channel on Tuesday, like at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. So that's the thing. So this morning I want to share with you guys a certain kind of topic on this channel, but before we go into that, I just need to take some breakfast. I need to make myself breakfast. I made breakfast for Promise. She's already having her breakfast, so I'm also going to make myself breakfast, and then we shall see how the day goes, and then later on we shall go ahead and share content that I want to share with you guys. So let's go ahead and make some breakfast anyway. Can you see? I need to put you somewhere where you can able see me. I don't know, you cannot see very well, so I want to make breakfast for me, but I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing and what I'm going to have for breakfast. I'm telling you, this is like really hard. This is life of a YouTuber. If you're planning to become a YouTuber, this is what you should expect. I need to put you somewhere where you can able see what I'm making, but I'm not sure where I can put you guys. Let me see. No. And then the lighting that side is really bad. I think the lighting is better from this side. So I'm going to make breakfast. This is my cup, and then I'm going to have an egg, and I'm going to also have some bread. So I like brown bread. This is brown bread. I don't like the white bread. We have it, but I prefer this brown bread. It's the one I like usually make for breakfast, the brown bread. So that's what I'm going to make. You guys, so today I want to talk to you guys about something nice. Yeah, but before I go ahead, you guys, I bought this. Are they glasses? Are they supposed to be designer glasses? Because they're not screen protectors or eye protectors. They are just glasses. You know, those things you go to the mall and see, and you try out and you see they would really look nice on you, and you're like, let me purchase it. It has no purpose. The most reason why you purchased it is just because it looks nice on you. Those are these glasses. I bought these glasses. They look nice on me, but you know the worst part about them is that when I put them on, they are too blur. I can't see very well. I can't see at all, so I'll just take them off. Anyway, in today's video, guys, I want to talk to you guys about how to successfully work from home. So I've been working from home for now 2 years. Basically I began with blogging. If you've been watching my videos, I shared with you guys, I began with just my blog, and now I have a blog and a YouTube channel. So I want to talk to you guys on how to successfully make it work at home or work from home, have a successful stay at home, and you're able to work. Because believe it or not, so many people find a hard time working from home. If you've been this kind of person who has been working from office, like ever since you completed university, completed college, you've just been working in a certain office, and then you just think of working from home, all because of the changes, because of the COVID and everything, you found yourself having to work from home, and things are really hard. Like, I know it's really hard if you've never done it. And so I'm going to try and talk to you guys about that tips that can help you make it easy for you to work from home. So if you're working from home right now, and you're not doing some of these things, I just really advise that you go ahead and try these things out, because they do magic. They help you become more productive working from home and help you accomplish more, because some people have had so many people say that they prefer working away from home because they accomplish more when they are away from home than when they are home. And most of them, the major reason why people find it hard to work from home is that when they are home, they have that their minds are put into this lazy zone. Because people find, in most cases, we tend to attach our homes to something
related to comfort and coziness and rest and all that. So every time you're home, your mind is always put into that phase. I'm supposed to be resting, I'm supposed to be chilling and all that. So how do you get your mind out of that phase and put yourself into this phase of, I'm supposed to be working during this time, and during this time I'm going to be resting, or I'm going to be chilling out? Well, doing all those things at home, and you don't have to walk out of your house. So I'm going to be sharing those tips. Just stay tuned, and if you like this video, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and like this video, go ahead and share it with friends if you want. Anyway, I advise you to go ahead and share it. So the first tip I want to share with you guys is having a routine, having a daily routine. I think this is something you've heard a lot, because even me myself, when I was just starting to work from home, this is something like I had a lot. This is something I read about, because I love writing about. I love writing blogs. I love writing. I've so far written 2 books, completed one, and one is still there. And so I love writing. So I also love reading. So this is something I read in different blog posts. This is something I watched different people talk about on YouTube, because when I was starting to work from home, I also found hard time. Not really hard time, not so much hard time, because there are some habits I had in myself, some really good habits I had from day one, and I didn't know that they were just preparing me for this moment. So at some point, I found it a bit hard, but then at a certain point, it was easy a bit for me. So having a daily routine, this is something like I really advise you guys to go ahead and try out. Having a daily routine is going to, we are different people and we have different lifestyles. You may have a different routine from mine, because me, I have a toddler. I have a daughter who is almost turning 3 years, and she's home with me. So you may have kids, or you may have a kid, or you may have a child younger than mine, a baby, and your routine might be different from mine. And you may have no kids, you may just be you and still finding hard time working from home. I'm telling you, it's harder if you have kids to work from home. Actually, that's the truth. If you have kids, it's actually more harder to work from home than when you don't have kids at all. But still, even when you don't have kids, sometimes it can really be hard. So what I really advise you guys to do is to have a routine. Make a routine, find something that is really comfortable for you, and make it the routine, and stick to it. If, for example, my routine is I wake up, I prefer waking up earlier than my daughter, and then when I wake up in the morning, usually I don't want to make noise for her. So what I do, I pick up my computer. That's the first thing I do, guys. Like, it's so funny. Most people wake up and go to the bathroom and everything. But the first thing I do is to wake up, pick up my computer or my iPad, check out my emails for that day. And then I go ahead to I write down different things I'm supposed to be doing. I plan my day. I note down what I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm supposed to do during that day, especially like most importantly for like my work, because the daily chores is not something I have to plan for, but the things I'm supposed to do, like my personal work. So I go ahead and note them down. So after doing that, it depends on a day and a mood. In most cases, I go ahead and do some exercise, but sometimes I prefer doing my exercises in the evening at around 6. So if it's the day that I feel I need to, I go ahead and do exercise, and I go ahead and prepare breakfast. I prepare some breakfast, and before my daughter wakes up, I go ahead and prepare breakfast, and such that by the time she wakes up, the breakfast is ready and we can start the day together. So I go ahead and do other things later on, and I have different things. Like I can't break down my routine to you guys, but I have a routine. I know this is what I'm supposed to do during this time, and I make sure my daughter is done with lunch by 1, and I put her in bed such that I start my work at 2, because of course I can't work when she's awake. The only time I get to work is before she wakes up in the morning, and after I put her down for her nap in the afternoon, and maybe later in the night if sometimes I sleep late, because sometimes I find myself sleeping late, because sometimes you want to accomplish certain stuff and you were not able to accomplish them during the day. So if I sleep late, I go ahead and do some stuff during that time. So that's like my routine. But one thing I really advise you guys to consider when you're working from home is, with the routine and everything, make sure you wake up. To make sure that you fit in your routine, try and wake up at least an hour earlier than you've been doing. So if you've been waking up at 7, okay, okay, usually if you're working on your own, you're working by yourself, you don't want to wake up really, really early, because one of the things that I really hated about having to go to someone's office is having to wake up at 6 and having to wake up at 5. That's something I really don't like. So I prefer that waking up between 7 and 8:30. So if you've been waking up at 8, waking up at 7 would be better for you, because then you can be able to accomplish certain stuff before you go ahead to start your work, your daily work. And then the other thing I advise you guys to consider with the daily routine is making sure you go to bed a bit early. I know I've told you guys that sometimes I sleep late. This is not something I do all the time, but I always prefer going to bed early, because you need to get enough sleep, especially if you're a YouTuber, because you're going to be on camera. You don't want to look all tired all the time. And that's not just the only thing, because even if you're not just a YouTuber and you have some other kind of work you do, it's always important for your mind to be fresh, for you to always be sober for the day and be strong. So you need to get at least 8 hours of sleep. So what I advise you guys to go ahead and do is to get up a bit early, and also try to go to bed a bit early, so that you get at least 8 hours of sleep and you be ready for the day the next morning. The second one I want to share with you guys is trying to get ready for the day. One thing that is going to help your mind know that, hey, I'm sober and I'm supposed to start the day, is getting ready for the day. In the same way that you would wake up, take a shower, brush your teeth, comb your hair, dress well, and put on your nice clothes and go to work, or maybe do your makeup, it's the same thing I advise you to go ahead and do. Even if you're just working from home, you may be like, I'm working from home, no one is going to look at me. And you find some people, for example, those, like during COVID, I would see some videos and people are like, they put on something nice up because they have a Zoom meeting, and when you're to check down, they have pajamas on. That's something like really, really funny. What I advise you guys to do is to consider getting ready for the day. Wake up, following your routine, like I shared with you guys. You can come up your routine in watching whichever way that is comfortable for you, but you should have one. So get up and take a shower, brush your teeth, comb your hair, put on a nice cloth, something like, put on some nice work clothes that are, you may not really put on really official because you're going to be working from home, but put on something clean and comfortable that puts you in a mood to work. Getting ready for that day works miracles, because me, to be honest with you guys, like I told you guys, I didn't find so much hard time working from home when I was starting, because this is something I've always had in myself, whether I was home like during holidays and or like just home. When I was still home, like staying with my parents, I would wake up in the morning, and no matter the day, I would just wake up, brush and shower and comb my hair and put on nice clean clothes and start the day, which is not like really common. Most people prefer to just chill, or someone wakes up and they just chill. Maybe they take a shower at 12 noon, and that's how they are spending their day, which is not good. If it's a weekend, that's okay, because maybe you have nothing to do, you have no plans, you're just chilling, that's okay. But if it's a work day and you're working from home, I really, really advise you to go ahead, wake up, prepare yourself, get a shower, get ready, and start that day. That's the second thing, like I really, really recommend, because this really does miracles. It puts your mind into that spirit of it's ready to work. It takes it out of the lazy mode and puts it into the mode of it's ready to embark on a day. Staying away from distractions. This is the third thing I want to share with you guys, because when we are working from home, there are so many distractions, trust me. You have your phone. That's the first number one distraction, because your phone distracts you whether you are at work or you're home, but it mostly distracts you at home, because at home you have no one who is like looking at you, you're on your phone and all that. It happens. I'm like really being honest with you guys. So, but the first distraction is your mobile phone. So how are you going to handle your mobile phone? This is what I do. I always connect my phone to my laptop, put it on silence, and like put it far away from me. So in case I get an important call, obviously I'll get it on my computer. I know that someone is calling me. I go ahead and pick my phone. I don't want to look at my phone when I'm working, so I put it away from me and I put it in silence. Then even the important messages, I still go ahead to see them on my computer. Yes, you may be like, if you connect your phone to your laptop, you're still going to see the WhatsApp messages and all that. Trust me, when you're working on a computer, it will be very hard for you to be replying to different messages unless they're like really, really important. Because when you're on your computer, your mind knows you're supposed to be working, not chilling out, or even feel guilty doing WhatsApp on your laptop unless it's like really an important message that you have to reply to. So I advise you to go ahead and connect your phone to your computer and put your phone on silence and put it away. When you get an important like call, you'll still see it on your computer and have a watch, because so many people, I don't know, maybe it's not common, but so many people tend to look at their phones when they are finding out time, and then when you pick up your phone to check time, you end up wasting some time checking out some kind of TikTok or Instagram and everything. So you end up wasting time. So have a watch and avoid the phone distraction and concentrate on what you're doing. Then the other distraction that is really, really common is the screen, or what I can call Netflix. Oh my god, this is something I have to talk about. I'm like really, really guilty of this, because on my birthday, so I got an iPad. On my birthday, I wanted to get something else. I wanted Joseph to get me something else, but then I thought he was going to get me a camera, because that's what I wanted. I wanted him to buy me a Canon camera, but you cannot tell someone, hey, go and buy me this. So there was a time I was talking about getting an iPad, but I didn't really mean it. It was something I was just talking about, but I didn't really need it because I have a computer and then I have a phone. So the major thing I really wanted was a camera, because I wanted to use the camera, obviously. But maybe he heard me talking about the iPad or the tablet, and then he just went ahead and bought me an iPad on my birthday. Yes, it's good. I love it. I do so many things on it. It's big. I have different apps there. Sometimes I even do my work on my iPad. But the worst bit about it is that it has Netflix. And it was recently when we had Netflix on the TV, because we have Netflix on our TV. So it was a bit hard for me to always turn on the TV, especially when Promise is sleeping, to be like, I'm going to watch Netflix. It was hard. So I would just work. When Promise goes to bed, I just go ahead and embark with my work. But when I got an iPad, you guys, this is the worst thing that ever happened to me. Like, I'm being honest with you guys. I love my iPad and I was happy when he got it for me, but it's a serious distraction. I don't know how I'm going to fight it, but I'm trying so much because I love what I'm doing and I want to keep doing it. So staying away from distractions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uninstall the Netflix app from my iPad, because this is something I'm guilty of. Sometimes I've wasted time. I think I've wasted a lot of time, like the past month, trying on this iPad and everything. Anyway, so what we're talking about is staying away from distractions. Now, like I was sharing with you guys about my iPad. Stay away from distractions. I'm going to uninstall my Netflix app. So this is something I really advise you guys to do. Whichever thing that could be distracting you when you're working from home, try to stay away from it. Do not bring it close, because the moment you bring it close, you just have this need to have and check it out. So yeah, stay away from distractions. Planning your day. Yeah. Planning your day is very important. I told you guys, one of the things I do in the morning when I wake up before my kid gets out of bed is planning what I'm going to do. And this is something like I can talk about whether you're working from home or you're working in an office. Believe me, planning your day is very important. You need to have a notebook and put down certain activities or certain tasks that you're supposed to accomplish in a certain day. If you don't do that, especially if you're working by yourself, you're going to get to your computer, you're going to open it, you have lots of things to do, because if I'm to tell you what I have to do on my computer, like, it's too much. I can't do all of them in one day. So I have Pinterest. I have to design pins every day, and I have affiliate marketing, which is like the different affiliate programs that I have. And then I have my blog, I have my YouTube. These are all things that need my attention. So if I just wake up in the morning and boom, I'm just going to do whatever comes, whatever I see, whatever I think of is what I'm going to do. When you open your computer, you won't be able to think, because I don't know, sometimes it happens to me. You open your computer, if you haven't planned your day, you're going to just end up wasting time. You just end up zooming around your computer and you'll not be able to accomplish anything. So what I advise you guys to do is to go ahead and plan your day. Find a notebook or find a daily planner. There are different stores that sell books, daily planners, daily planner books, and or you can just go ahead and create one in Excel and always plan your day, or just use a normal notebook and just write down what you're going to do in a certain day. So write it down every day before you start and make sure you follow that. So this is also going to help you at the end of the day to evaluate yourself and see if you are able to achieve what you plan to do or not. So this is going to help you with self-evaluation and still going to help you work successfully at home. And yeah, that's the major aim anyway. Creating a designated workplace. This is very important, you guys. You may not have a really big home that I have 5 rooms in my house and 5 bedrooms in my house. I can make one my office and all that. That's okay. You may have just a 2-bedroom house or 1-bedroom house, and that's okay. The only thing you need to create, you can just find a really comfortable spot in your house and put a table, put a chair, make it look really good, design it into an office kind of form and make that place your office place. Every time you need to work, sit in that corner. This is going to help your mind know that every time you sit in that corner, I'm telling you guys, our minds are really funny. The way our minds work, you can't even understand the way our brains work. So when you have that certain place that you've put aside to just work, every time you sit in that corner, your mind is going to be switched to work. So you'll be able to do more work when you were in that place. I'm telling you guys, you can try this out. If you haven't been having that place and you've just been working from anywhere you find inside your house, just try this for just a week. You will see the miracles I'm talking about. Try it. Every time you like, it's time to work, get your computer and get to that point where you're supposed to work from. Sit down and sit for like how many hours you're supposed to be working, and see how much achievement you have compared to when you're working from anywhere around the house. You sometimes even find yourself working from bed. You wake up in the morning, you just don't shower, just open your computer because you're working from home and start working, which is like really not good. I advise you guys not to go ahead and do that. Otherwise you're going to just be wasting time and you will not achieve anything. Then the other one, I think it's the final one, and this is the most important one because I also need to put myself in this one anyway. So taking care of yourself. You know, when you're working away from home and you have to wake up in the morning, take a shower and go, in most cases, you try so much to take care of yourself because you're going to spend time with people. You spend time with people and you need to make sure you look good because people, you know, it's not mainly about people, but when you are in public, you tend to take more good care of yourself than when you are working away from public. No one is like looking at you. No one is judging how you look. No one is judging how you dress and everything. But one thing I have to tell you guys is taking care of yourself when you're working from home is very important. First of all, don't skip a meal. Me, I don't start work. The first thing I do in the morning after everything I've done is to sit down and have breakfast. That's the first thing I do. I do not start working. I don't do anything at home unless I've had breakfast. So take care of yourself. Make sure you have all your meals on time. Do not, especially lunch. Sometimes you find yourself, myself inclusive, I find myself like foregoing lunch or having lunch really late, which is not good. I'm guilty of this and I'm going to try to change it and improve it. So try and have your meals on time. Have your breakfast, have your lunch, and have your dinner. Then try and exercise. You guys, working from home is like really hard, especially if you're just working on your computer. You don't get to move around. It's different when you have to move to an office. You have to move to a certain place. You tend to walk. You have that exercise time. You have to be up and down in an office and everything. But here you are, you're working from home, and the only thing you do is wake up, shower, and sit down on the computer. You're going to lose yourself. So try and put aside some time and try and exercise. I downloaded some apps on my phone, some exercise apps that help me keep track of my exercise and myself. So I make sure when I'm supposed to exercise, I go ahead and do. You don't have to exercise every day. You can just select at least 3 days in a week and try and exercise. And then most importantly, try and take some walks like in the evening. This is something I do. by myself and my family. We always do this every evening. We'll get out and take at least a 15 minutes walk, and this is something that helps you take care of yourself. So those are the few tips that I have for you guys to help you work better from home. So I hope you liked them, and I hope this video was like good and helpful to you guys, because I wanted it to be anyway. So I hope you liked this video, and if you really liked it, please just go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share this video, because I love you guys. So talking about, if you're to talk about taking care of yourself, I haven't had lunch, and it's 3 so I need to go have lunch. I think it's 3:30 or 3, I don't know, somewhere close. So I need to go have lunch, and I'll go ahead and edit this video. I need to edit this video. I need to create some pins. There are pins I'm supposed to create today, and then I'll just go ahead and do a few things on my computer. But those are the few things I need to do today before the day gets done. So I hope you like this video. Until next time, I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.